Hey guys, I'm back again for another unboxing video. Yes, I am still unboxing the cards that I received for Christmas and my semi-anniversary with my husband. So the cards that I'm going to be unboxing today are the Gala Oracle Guidance, Affirmation, Transformation, Toni, Carmine, Salerno. A very beautiful deck. I've been seeing these cards for a while now, and I'm so excited to open them and to see the beautiful cards. Some of them are a little extreme, so just letting you guys know ahead of time. But they're still beautiful. It's Blue Angel Publishing, and a little bit bigger of a card deck, which I don't mind. I love that. I love the box when there's like two different sizes, sometimes three. Yeah, I've seen some smaller ones. I'll welcome any size. Okay, so I pre-cut. Oh boy, I didn't pre-cut obviously good enough. Yeah, so don't forget to sage cleanse your cards before working with them. I like to sage, I mean, you can, do it after you open them or, before, but like what I like to do is as soon as I get them, before I even open them, I sage cleanse them even with the shrink wrap on them, and then I sage them again. So sage cleansing them doesn't mean that there's something negative wrong with the cards itself, but like the energy absorbs everywhere, kind of like, how plastic will just absorb chemicals from, like your Vitamix. I have a blender, and it absorbs all the fruits and vegetables. And you know what? I have to clean it with vinegar. So it's kind of like that kind of process. You want to just clean it out, just so it could be fresh. It's no biggie. Okay, so good shiny box. We like our boxes. I keep my cards all in these nice boxes because, where else are you going to keep them, right? I mean, yeah, years ago we had our own little wooden boxes because it kept like flimsy kind of like boxes before, and why not have a the box that it came from. Plus, what cards you're working with. I should say that first of all. Keep them in the box. If you want to wrap cloth on them, that's fine too. Okay, the excitement. I love looking at the guidebook. And as you can see, it's a larger book. Beautiful heart. I love that. Gala Oracle. That is gorgeous. And here's a little bit of the author, Toni, Carmine, Salerno. He makes beautiful cards. I have quite a few decks from him, and I love his designs and what he represents with the cards. They're just beautiful. Okay, we have some good illustration with a picture of the cards. Yeah, so there's a good amount. As you can see, the book goes on. If you look too deeply into the cards, we can just, the pages, we're going to end up reading all the cards, but not looking at the card meanings, but not looking at the cards. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm getting tongue-tied because I am wanting to open my cards. Okay, a little band. Okay, so they are a little bit larger, a little sticky. Well, not too sticky. Good glossy finish on the back. As you could see, let's see if we can shine it a little bit. Yeah, you can see my little light. I've tried my best to try to minimize that, but then I'd be unboxing them in the dark. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can maybe, whoops. I guess I didn't do it long enough. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I don't like to make it lengthy before I unbox them. I don't want to talk about too much of the cards. I like to look at the cards. That's the whole point of doing an unboxing video and revealing messages. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do it this way. Hopefully my hands will be cooperating good. Good, they're flexible. Best way to shuffle. They're extremely glossy and they're extremely sticky. Not as much as, I would like them to be. I like light gloss. Light gloss, not too matte, but you can't have it perfect, right? Because that's cards. And you know what? I say that. Sometimes I'm like, oh good, these are easier to shuffle. But then they fall apart. They fall all over the place because they're glossy. Yeah. And then, when I'm filming a video and I'm showing a card, the reflection on the glossy ones just like show a mirror completely. Yeah, so they're pretty easy to shuffle once you get the stickiness. So if there's messages, because I normally try to unbox as many or flip through as many cards as I can. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Tree of Life fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. Isn't that beautiful? I love the artwork. That is gorgeous. Wow, look at the colors on that. That is beautiful. I'm just looking at the back of these cards. Isn't that beautiful? That should have been one all in itself. This one is achievement. It's like, these both look like a card in itself. He did a great job with these, I have to say. Very, very beautiful. A hidden gift, sadness, an ending, a new beginning. Yeah, sadness, I know it's not a good thing, and a lot of people get sad at this time of the year. You know, emotions run high. Emotions run high at any time. It doesn't matter if it's now or whenever. But you know what? When you do feel it, okay, that's pretty. Very, you know, a little nudity. I know a lot of people are uncomfortable with that, but it's just the way nature is, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beauty, I could say. That's what I say. Winter's end, regeneration, rebirth, positive outcome. So let's look at the message with the tree. That's beautiful. Eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. Now, you know, if I read the bottom, I'm not going to get the message. So what I like to do is I like to just flip through them and just glance at them and then get a message. And if a message comes through, if not, then I'll just keep glancing through them. Jewel within a teardrop. Because if I'm reading the bottom, I'm focusing on reading the bottom, you know, instead of reading the message that I'm getting. That's, you guys could always pause the card and look at it, what it represents. This card's sticking together, no. Perception. That's beautiful too. You could see the sun in her third eye and her throat chakra. That's beautiful. Gala. Lots of trees. Lots of trees. Trees is like the symbolic energy of our you know, of our species, of us, of our soul source, you know, because we're all connected, and trees, you know, signify eternal love. I love that. Maybe that's a message too. So it's eternal love. So with a tree, you're going to get eternal love because we're all connected. The roots are binding with each other into the ground. I've talked about this before. So when you come near a tree, you're actually hugging every tree on the planet. That makes sense, because the dirt, the sand, the water, the whole entire world is connected. Yeah. And you know, you're probably up here, and then maybe you're could be down here, and guess what? You're connected from the world because it joins in. You know, think about that for a second. So you're connected, and that's eternal love. Night wind. Beautiful. Yeah. Ocean of eternal love. Healing, creativity, fertility. So these cards, oh, there's another one behind it. These cards are about eternal love and a sacred journey. So these two cards are a message because they were together. And when you're on your sacred journey, when I say sacred journey, okay, sacred journey represents something about what you're called out to do onto this universe. And sometimes your mission, life cycles, family transformation, right? And you know, the ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, fertility. So when you're searching for that love in your life and that love that you're looking for, I'm not talking about you're waiting for someone or you're out there going after the relationship of the lifetime. It's the love that you have inside that you're really searching for. Because do you really love yourself? Because if you don't really love yourself, if there's like a lot of things you look inside of insecurities, and you're, not that I'm saying you're condemning yourself in any way, but when we accumulate stuff growing up, we end up finding ourselves in eternal conflict sometimes with ourselves because we don't measure up and we're not just as good as somebody else. No, don't compare yourself. You are. You're amazing because you're in your body right now. You're a spirit that is amazing and beauty, and there's a lot about you that you're not looking at and you're not focusing on. That eternal love is inside of you. At the minute you start realizing that, the minute you're going to start finding the love you want. I'm not talking about looking for someone else. I'm not talking about the person in your life, but the actual love, because the love is actually you. That's why a lot of people have relationship issues, because it's not the relationship they're involved with, it's the relationship with themselves. The message, positive news, positive outcome. Okay, so what I was just saying, this is a message. Love yourself. And I'm not talking about loving, just like I said, it's not about, oh, I look in the mirror and I just love the way I look, you know, and that's great. That's beautiful. I do that. I say, well, I love myself. I love what I'm doing to my body. Healthy eating and exercise and plenty of sleep and water is helping me look the best that I can look. Okay, and supplements and, you know, the good stuff, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to go into it. Everybody has their own like thing that they do, and it's fine. But physical appearance is all about what's within. You know, the glow inside is coming from within. And then when you do enhance, you know, you like your makeup, you like your shave, your hair done, whatever you like to do, wear a certain color, you automatically shine even brighter. And people say, what did you do to yourself? What did you have done? I mean, they want that because everybody wants that. That's showing the love. That's self-care. That's what we talk about. Enchanted Forest. Yeah, so that was a big message. I felt it. And you know what? It's just about what you need to do to make yourself that much better and realize that I'm searching for a relationship, but actually it's the relationship with myself. Purification. Yep, purification. You know, when you release the outer layer that's stopping you from being the person you want to be, you will find the beauty inside of you. A lot of people say, you know, I just, you know, they get caught up into, you know, what they're doing to themselves, and then they feel like, why isn't love coming to me? Why can't I find it like this person and that person? Well, there's nothing wrong with them, but it's just that's how they think. Sacred heart, passion, love, spiritual communion. Yeah, spiritual communion with what's in your heart. Believe what's in your heart. And I'm looking at it from here. You know, look how pretty that looks, right? I'm going to meditate over this card because this is a beautiful card. And you guys, if you guys want to screenshot it or do whatever, just to look how beautiful this card is. It is beautiful. Rising above. So rise above what you're feeling and take from within. Take from within and use it for your highest good. Because when you do that, you end up finding that person that I'm with maybe was not really who I thought it was. And you realize you're supposed to be with someone else, or you're supposed to find somebody else, or you're just supposed to do what you have to do by yourself. You know, it's all about, you know, sometimes it's a loss. Sometimes you feel that like that, but sometimes we get codependent on people. And that could go for male and female. You know, it doesn't have to be a relationship. When you get codependent, when I say codependent, you have a BFF, right? And you think that person, or you have a family member, and you feel like that person needs to be in my life because I'm going to go crazy if I don't have that person to talk to me. No. You can do it on your own. Remember, try to be happy with when you're by yourself versus being with that person that makes you feel good, because they're just reflecting a lot of what you should be reflecting on yourself. They have it, but they're their own person, okay? And they need themselves. And what I'm telling you is exactly what they need for themselves. But though you become codependent, and you need to just like take a step back and focus on yourself and still enjoy that person. Not that I'm saying cut off the friendship, but friendships also start with, you know, from within. And you need to do that in order to find, you know, the peace inside yourself. So these cards, I have to say, are beautiful. Oh, thinking of you. That's sweet. That is so sweet. I'm not going to have time to unbox all of them. I have to go somewhere soon. So anyways, I'm going to enjoy working with these cards, and I hope you enjoy this unboxing video with the messages. Okay, so until next time, God bless you all. Namaste.